This work gets me involved in something bigger than myself, developing a consciousness that lies beyond my own preferences and comfort zones. It's opened and softened my heart and awakened a deep knowing within myself, moving from self-development to higher levels of consciousness and understanding my own soul purpose.
With great competency, capacity, and deep listening, this work allows for a new love and new wisdom to come into life.
Higher consciousness practices are many things, of which healing is an effect. They are a place of live, moment-to-moment research into the possibility of higher levels of conscious life. They are a subtle relational field in which we're exploring how much, in vital and essential ways, it's possible at our current level of evolution to join together to inquire into the next level of our collective possibility as humanity, beyond what we've evolved to become so far, beyond whatever we may have bought into as our assumed fate, and beyond probably any idea we have of ourselves, of what it means to be human, body-bound, restricted in aspiration, and condemned to continually reenact the patterns and imprinting of our past.
Each sharing has released energy in me and brought me to a much wider perception of reality and potential. This potential is manifesting itself through sensations of joy, freedom, strength, love, unity. It feels easy and powerful.
I can't begin to encompass the depth and impact just 2 days did to alter me in a huge way. Something has dropped away that was clogging up my life, and not until it dropped did I realize I was carrying baggage I didn't even know I had. My whole world has had a new operating system installed.
The higher consciousness practices are places where we learn to expand into the vast untapped regions of next potential, of inner subtle capacities, of psychic possibility and realms of intelligence that already are ours, waiting for us to honor and claim our wholeness more completely. Higher consciousness work provides shared containers for cutting-edge we-space work, so that those who've glimpsed beyond the limitation of life at the egoic level of the personality can begin to awaken collectively to the immensity of our multidimensional beingness, which entails both realizing the uniqueness of our individualized divinity and incarnational path, as well as our ineffable interwoven and essential nature as one.
Our days reverberate strongly in me. I feel permanently changed and much more embedded in bigger contexts, woven more deeply into system upon system. I've understood something on a very deep level and wish to express my full gratitude for what you bring into the world and for meeting and including me on so many different levels.
Thank you for the deep space of invitation you've given me, for your way of using words to describe these wordless places, and for revealing the place of soul in such a new and accessible way. I am feeling profound shifts.
I feel like I'm stretching wider than I ever have. It's both scary and satisfying. A window has opened here.
You're doing what I consider to be some of the most important work on the planet today. I can't recommend your work enough, and I can't wait to experience it again.
Through the practices, we are awakening to a purposeful life beyond whatever we may have imagined that to mean so far. We are realizing that this entails and facilitates a healing of all those inner layers and structures in ourselves, where we withhold ourselves from the full thrust of life's potential. A healing of that which we have inherited through the trauma and intergenerational wounding that is at the core of our cultures, and a healing which is really a slow revealing to ourselves of the creative ways in which we have survived, despite whatever seemed to us to have been given as fate. This is a healing which honors and integrates all that we may have separated or numbed ourselves from inside, a healing into an ever fuller physical embodiment and wholeness, a healing that is an effect really of our responding together to the invitation of living at an expanded or raised vibration of life.
It's felt holy to participate in service to something greater. I was struck by the power of inclusion and the endless reverberations of tender, growing wholeness and emergent alignment in the flow of love.
It's an honor to explore emerging capacities in sacred spaces with you, and to feel safe enough to explore the inner structures bumping up against this ever-evolving me. Such expansion, integration, deep discovery.
I love your presence and wisdom. I experience you as authentic, grounded, and unpretentious. Thank you for sharing the transformational potential of your work. It has changed my life, literally.
This work makes real something I've been longing for forever. The deepest work, penetrating my entire being,